what is best for the child. It's not what is best for the mother, what is best for the father, what is best for the child. And this is to be determined by the court only.
Wait now. In what focus? What focus? Is it about the well-being of the child?
Sure. What is best for the child is the well-being of the child.
Are you not saying? So
okay, but this has nothing to do with the father or grandfather or mother. What are you saying? This has nothing to do with Wumi, with Baba, with anybody. The child alone and the court. The child and the court alone decides this. The court decides this.
So, if you are the court, all right?
Yeah.
And you are to decide on the case, and you know that the best interest of a child is about his well-being, it's about his health, it's about his feeding and whatever, then you now consider who is taking charge, who will take more responsible.
It depends on if I'm a judge, right? Depends on the application brought before the court.
Best interest,
inheritance is part of it. Inheritance is part of it. Inheritance is part of it.
No, now wait, calm down. Calm down. If it comes in the part of inheritance, okay? All right? Then let Baba go and apply for a DNA under inheritance ground, not on paternity ground.
What are you saying?
The ground of application is on paternity, and he's not.
Tell me different. Please wait.
You don't understand them.
Wait, it's okay. So, yeah, wait. You said look at you. Tell me difference between paternity grant and inheritance grant. Go on.
Now, inheritance is to ascertain the legitimate child of a person, a mother or a father, is to ascertain the legitimate. All know biological father, there is biological father, there is father by recognition, there is father by marriage, there is father by adoption. There are several fathers. You call them fathers of different kind. You understand? Fathers of different kind. Being a biological father does not even mean that you are parenting that particular child.
So then why are you making it compulsory that biological father it has to be the one to
understand? I want you to understand this because
it has nothing to do with biological father. Baba can request for DNA of baby Liam. It has nothing to do with biological father. Even biological father can be rejected.
Going the route. Wait now, papariano, calm down. Whether you want to talk from now to tomorrow.
I mean, the things you're saying is not meaningful now.
No, what I'm telling you now is that Baba has no
inheritance grant and paternity grant. What does it mean? What are you saying?
Ground, Baba no get. Okay, which ground he get? Okay, on what is the ground that he has for paternity?
Let me explain to you. Let me explain to the procedure. Okay, if a grandfather wishes to ascertain the paternity of their grandchild, okay, upon applying to the court, right, the grandfather will file a motion before the court and support that motion with an affidavit stating the reasons why he's filing that motions. And under the reasons, 1, because of inheritance purposes, okay, 2, because of promiscuity of the wife, okay, 3rd, because it can help in the ongoing criminal investigation, okay, and so many other reasons like that. And when the court look at this reason, when the court grants that, then the court invite the other party that there's a case against you here. Come and defend yourself. And that was what was done. We went to negotiate.
Papariano, now listen to yourself as you talk. Listen to yourself. Now,
yes.
The reason of the application is to determine the paternity of the child. All right?
Based on some reasons.
Allow me to talk. You know, I allow you to talk. Allow me to talk because I want to be gentle with you so that we can accommodate ourselves. Now, based on the application that Baba put out there, he was actually seeking for the paternity of the child. And now the Child Right Act section 63 that I just read to you consider that in a civil matter where the court is going to preside in determining the Child Right Act, the party to the case should be the father, the mother. They did not include anybody again. Now, that is it. Now, if it's in the case of inheritance, the court will first of all ask, what is the situation of their union? Talking about how did they marry? That is the
Somebody
only,
come and help this guy. Richie, come up. Richie, please come up. Richie, come up. Richie, come up. I need someone to help me. I don't want to. You know, it's like I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. Richie, please come up.
Before you go further, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question before you go further.
I want somebody who is similar to Top Movie to engage Top Movie. Top Movie. Oh, yeah. Richie, I want you to please on him. Okay, I want you to try to understand Top Movie. Maybe we are not understanding him. Okay, I want to refer to him. Wait, Top Movie, you explain now. Wait, I want to explain the third part so that he will explain to me. Okay, what you understand from what you are saying. Because I don't want you to just, you are missing it. Okay, I'm not getting it. I have to understand you. So, Richie, please unmute. Okay, I want Top Movie. This is my own explanation. The legal procedure to file for a DNA in a competent court or in the magistrate court, you file a motion as the complainant. Okay, you file a motion and then you support your motion by an affidavit stating the reasons why you want that particular motion to be observed by the court. Okay, and when the court look into it, then the court issue a writ of summons to invite the defendant, which is the second party, to come defend themselves. Okay, for anybody to go request for DNA, there have to be reasons stated, listed in the affidavit. A reason that is without compromise, which can be held against you by the other party if in case it's force. Right? So this is a procedure which I know. So Top Movie, please explain what you are saying to him. Let's hear the way he can understand you. Go on.
Richie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm glad you're here. So let's have this conversation because you will be more reasonable, and I want to believe that you understand me. I'm going to be calm, and I'll try to make everything clear to you. Now, the proceeding was for civil matter, not criminal matter. And like I said, anybody has the right to actually apply for a paternity of any child, even madman. But the grant of granting that particular child depends on the legal grant of who is applying it. And I have said it in this particular platform, under the law of Nigeria, okay, there are only 5 grounds that are known for any court to grant a DNA test.
And what are those? What are those
now,
5 grounds?
One ground, number 1, is investigation. That is from the police when they are investigating a criminal case and they find
triggered by the police. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and they find it necessary to obtain a DNA to further, conclude their case for prosecution. Number 2, documentation, when it has to do with immigration and what have you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 3 has to do with what do you call it? Custody. You understand?
Child custody
of the child. You get me?
Child custody.
Yeah. Number 4 has to do with paternity of a child. Okay? And the last one is inheritance. Those are the 5 grounds known in any court. There are no grounds again. Anybody can come up and tell me there is another ground somewhere. As far as Nigeria is concerned, these are the 5 grounds that are known under the law. Now, Baba MOHBAD has applied under the paternity ground to ascertain the legitimacy of that child. Now, under the Child Right Act, Section 63, it is written there clearly that in a civil proceeding whereby a paternity of a child is going to be determined, whether it's the father or the mother. So you are trying to determine if the party to the case is the father or the mother. So if they tell you that the determination is based on the child's interest, which is welfare that has to do with the health wise, the upbringing of the child and everything, the child responsibility, that is the number one focus. And the party involved is to determine if they are the father or they are the mother. So how is Baba in this equation of party to the case?
Can I interject? Top movie.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
You mentioned two things now, which kind of interwoven. You put child custody as part of the main 5, right?
Yeah.
And then you put paternity and you put inheritance, right? Don't forget, when first and foremost, any Joe Blow can apply for DNA, right? And then it's down to the court to scrutinize your reasons. They say that's a kind of I would say kind of document vetting.
They are affidavit presented.
Affidavit, they look at all those things.
It has to always be an affidavit.
Yeah, papariano, you're absolutely correct, because like you rightly said, top movie, anybody can apply, right? So the court will proofread your justification, your reason behind whatever you're trying to do, and without wasting time, they'll now say, okay, yeah, we can go ahead with this. I think the reason is genuine enough to go ahead with this or not. Now, when it comes to Joseph Aloba, he ticked 2 boxes from what you just mentioned, right? Actually 3. The child custody as a grandpa, right? Where the son is diseased, right? That gives him more power. Yeah, number one. Then, secondly, when you talk about the inheritance, ironically, he's actually qualified, even though inheritance this way is not working like kind of reverse process, because
Richie,
it's now. It's 1 minute, please. The inheritance mean he has every right to his son's estate, right? And which includes the blood relatives. And Baba being qualified as the father of the deceased. Are you getting the process now?
He's contradicting himself. He's contradicting himself. That's the thing.
Now, this is what I want to ask you, Richie.
Richie, wait. Tom of you just wait now. Wait, let me just add one piece here. Okay. Richie, why I said he's contradicting himself. Okay, if you even look into his own grant that he mentioned, okay, I mean, which is what we've been talking about. We've talked about all of these things before, police investigation, custody of a child. That I've even argued with him before. He doesn't believe that MOHBAD has the right to custody of baby Liam.
Yeah.
Okay, he has the right to share custody.
After we had that discussion, I went to look into it, papariano. Yes,
Richie,
I went to look into it.
In Lagos State, MOHBAD has full custody. Has the right to full custody of baby Liam. But just wait, this is not where I'm going. This is not where I'm going. I'm very quick. I'm very quick in my things. Okay, I don't like to drag things too much, right? If you look at these grants that you talk about, okay, documentation, okay, I mean the different grants in the money for them, in applying for them, could be documentation purposes. It could be custody purposes. It could be investigation purposes. It could be paternity purposes. It could be inheritance purposes. These are the 5 grants, right? And now, if you say that for the man to be granted, he has to be qualified under any of these grants. He already passed 2 grants, so that's good. That fouls your argument. Adibi, he doesn't have right under any of the grants. Now you can talk, but he has right under at least 2 of the grants. What are you still debating?
Oh yeah, wait. That's why I wanted to stop. Richie, wait now. See, that's why I wanted to stop you when you were saying things.
Top movie.
You are missing some points. Wait,
top movie. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's do it this way. Right? Let's do it this way.
I'm coming.
The high level process. Yeah, before we come down to the low levels, right? The top level is those 5 points that you mentioned, right? And I'm saying I'm leaving the criminal investigation aside because it's not that's not the status yet, right? But in terms of the child custody, the inheritance and the paternity, because the granddad now standing in for his deceased son, he has a strong qualification from that perspective. So we're looking at about 3 points now that you have to take the box for him. Are you getting that point?
Richie.
3 points.
Richie.
Yeah.
You see one thing with when we are having conversation, all right? When I noticed that you've missed a particular point, I wanted to draw your attention to it. But
Okay,
when you decided to go on with your submission, I had to let you go on. All right.
Okay, sorry.
But this is what I wanted to tell you is that you are missing a point there.
Okay,
when you're talking about inheritance, all right, you first of all consider the form of marriage. Anywhere.
Can I listen? We've been through this top movie.
Wait. Okay. True or false?
I know where you're going.
True or false?
I just don't want us to dwell too much on it.
Wait,
right?
now true or false?
Richie, let top movie speak. Go on, true. Go on, just speak.
Okay. Now,
He's far behind. It's too slow. Just let's go by his own pace. That's how you understand this.
Are you too slow? Now you too slow. So if you are seeing it in that particular angle, that the form of marriage is a traditional form. What is a traditional way of determining the legitimacy of a child?
Thank you very much. Let me answer that. I've always answered this particular question. Okay. Every corpus in Nigeria, so far right now in the Nigerian history, okay, every precedence, every case or dispute of paternity in the Nigeria of families that were married through the customary way, okay, they all has evolved to using the DNA scientific test to determine the paternity of the disputed child. It has become part of the customary system of this time. The customary law says that customary law is not only based on an ancient practice, but it's based on the modern practice of that particular group. Whatever they accept that is acceptable by them in that modern time is what the customary laws adopts. So DNA can still be used in the customary settings. It's not necessarily thrown into the water or thrown under the trees. We have gone, for example, those days we have to put two stones together in the customary way. But the customers evolve.
Yeah,
in our village those days, they use aeroplane.
The question you wanted to
ask.
There's
aeroplane your custom before.
So hold on, top movie. The question you wanted.
Let me respond. Richie, let me respond to Papariano. Now, Papariano, okay? Do you understand that the interest of the DNA is for legitimate child?
You mean the purpose? The purpose, right?
Yes.
The purpose
is for legitimate to prove the legitimacy of the child. Okay.
To be able to inherit.
Wait, for the fact that the form of marriage was traditional setting. All right. That is the first consideration for inheritance. And tell me anywhere.
What is this guy saying?
Wait now, Papariano, wait. Show me any. Wait. I'm coming. Show me anywhere, because you said something about the ancient law and the modern law. Show me anywhere in the surface of this Nigeria under the law that a form of marriage that went through traditional setting, okay, was not that inheritance was not allocated through the traditional setting.
Top movie. Sorry, you.
Do you understand what he's saying?
I said, show me anywhere. Wait.
1 minute.
Show me anywhere under the Nigeria. Wait.
Top movie.
Wait now, Rich.
No, I'm not with you. No.
Wait. Let me rephrase the question for him. Let me rephrase the question.
Top movie.
Wait, let me rephrase the question for him. Papariano, I'm telling you to show me anywhere where they were allocating for inheritance in a marriage form of a traditional setting that had to go through another form of allocation outside the traditional way of allocation of the inheritance. Show me.
Okay, sorry, Top Movie. I hate to say this. I'm actually a living example. Sorry. Did I just say? I don't know why you.
All the DNA so far. Please wait. All the DNA so far that has been awarded. Okay, so far, whether customary marriage, whether statutory marriage, they all went through the scientific process. Show me now any DNA in this modern time that went through throwing babies in the water. That has been abolished by every customer in Nigeria.
I am not talking about DNA. I'm talking about legitimacy.
Okay, can I say something to you?
That's what I'm talking about. That is where you're missing it whole thing.
What legitimacy? What is this guy saying now? What are you saying? What legitimacy?
Now,
what legitimacy?
Wait now, Papariano. The acknowledgement of a father that this particular person is my son, does that not make that person legitimate?
Yes.
If you ask your question,
which please. If any father, okay, acknowledges that a person is child and there is no dispute, if there's no dispute, I mean, this is child until there's a dispute. But in this case, there's a dispute with good reasons, or many reasons, not just good reason, good many reasons.
Dispute with the father or with the grandfather. Which one is the dispute? Was there any dispute between MOHBAD and Liam?
Jesus Christ.
Was there any dispute?
Top Movie. Let me. That's why I said we should start top down. Listen, let's take the process concept top down, please.
You can try very well, but
I'm giving you a top down. Listen, 1 minute. 1 minute. Can you just stop?
You are talking about legitimacy.
Can you just stop? Can you just stop?
You are talking about
can you just stop? Can you just stop for 1 minute? Can you just stop for 1 minute?
Finding the legitimacy of a child.
Can you just stop for 1 minute? Is MOHBAD alive?
Richie, are you tired already?
Is MOHBAD
what are you saying?
alive?
MOHBAD alive? When he was alive, did he denounce the child? Did he acknowledge the child?
Listen, I'm telling you this: is MOHBAD alive or not?
When he was alive, he was not alive. He's not alive. But when he was alive,
answer that question. No, let's stop. Let's stop there. Stop there. Now, who is representing MOHBAD currently?
Wumi, of course. Who else?
No.
Wumi?
In this, I'm talking regarding this paternity. Who is representing MOHBAD?
Is Wumi, for crying out loud. Who again want to represent MOHBAD?
A paternity test?
Yes, of course. Who?
No, you got it wrong. Sorry.
I swear, okay. Baba was right. I want to look at MOHBAD. With this guy there.
No. How do you mean? Okay, what do you mean? You mean okay? What are you trying to say? That a paternity test that Joseph Aloba is presenting?
I thought Baba was wrong. Until now, I know Baba was right.
No, I'm telling you this. Listen.
I've been naive Baba Liam.
Aloba is standing for
that's what I wanted to ask so Papariano. Who knows if this top movie is not the alleged? Go collect your pikin. No, Baba money should not be the one that will bring up that child. Though. You that give Belen and you go take care of your child.
Joseph Aloba representing
yes, sir, because that is what you guys are fighting so hard for.
Richie, what are you trying to do?
This is what I just listen. Are you not listening to me? Listen, I've told you this, right? Let me tell you this. Straightforward, right? I'm going to break it down. If you carefully listen to me, then I won't repeat myself again. Please, right? MOHBAD is deceased, right? The legitimate father of MOHBAD is Mr. Aloba. Okay?
Based on acknowledgement, Abi.
Okay, do you want to go and do a paternity test for him?
I'm asking you, is it based by acknowledgement or by biological tests? Let's be on the same page.
The test, okay, for the best of my knowledge, there's no test between MOHBAD and his dad. But But and let me tell you this, just for you for the record, right? You cannot challenge Baba Loba. You know why? Because he has been taking care of MOHBAD till MOHBAD was around about
The
15.
same way you cannot challenge Liam because MOHBAD took care of him while he was still alive, and you acknowledge the fact that this is
How
my
old are we
son.
talking about? Listen, you are slow. I'm
We
off,
are still
Paparano,
saying the
sorry.
same thing
No. You're not listening. Sorry.
because you are
I
not
just
trying
told
to
you.
make me
Listen.
get you.
I'm
I'm not
not
even
just
getting
listen.
you.
Let me tell you this.
You said
Top
Joseph
movie.
Aloba is the
1 minute.
legitimate
Top
father
movie.
of
1 minute. Top movie. 1 minute.
MOHBAD.
Listen. Top movie.
How come?
I'm not a fan of Joseph Lover. I'm not a fan of Wumi. But where
So
there's
you did okay
reality check, hang on a minute.
his
Where there's a
legitimacy
reality
without a
check, there's no
biological
need
test.
to
That's what I'm saying. Why
confuse
can't you
people.
apply that same thing, that same
Listen,
energy to
I'm
Liam?
telling you,
Because it's the
there's a
same
lot of
method.
people
It's the same
listen.
method that
There's a
she's
lot of
using
people listen.
acknowledging him.
There's a lot of people listen here and stop confusing things. This is what this
Nobody's
platform stands
confusing
for.
things. You are the one
Yeah,
confusing things. You
you're
just
making a
acknowledge
confusion.
that Joseph Aloba is a legitimate father of MOHBAD without a biological test. I'm not telling you based on what you said. Acknowledge.
And I told you, okay, let me tell you this. Do you know that if you have a child, let me tell you this, just for the record. If you have a child and the child is registered in your name, okay, as a father, and you look after that child up to age of 15, 16, I listen to this carefully, and then there's a DNA in between, and some blow the dad, right? Do you know that you can still stand in and kick the job block out? Do you know that? Oh, it's gone. Hello? Am I audible?
I mean that
No, but
is.
it's always good to
You know,
for
that's
people
why me
to
I like to
understand.
engage. I like to engage them until they get tired. I swear, I like to engage them until they get tired, so that they can go back to whoever is sending them. That come. This is the public space. You can't pollute it. There are so many intelligent
Yeah,
people. No
it's
matter
very
how corny you
important.
are, there are more cornier people who can be more cornier than you.
But I've never seen this kind of a problem in this life.
Amy, I thought you'd have straightened things up with him.
No, I didn't have any conversation with him. I think other people were engaged him, but I was satisfied though.
It's crazy. Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
You know, honestly, no. Listen to this, Jeffrey
It's not
Monet,
smart enough to be a
Amen.
lawyer, please. It's not smart. It's not smart enough to be
No,
a
Exactly.
it's
lawyer.
not.
Which
Please
It's
don't
not.
say he's
lawyer?
a lawyer.
So Wumi
It's
say
not.
na do
Don't even call
Wumi
it.
lover.
Don't
Wumi
say your
lover.
lawyer, no be
Does
Wumi
not know
lawyer. Wumi lawyer
difference
is smarter than
between
top movie.
parties to proceeding
Wumi
or
lawyer cannot
grounds
carry
of
this.
proceeding. You're
No,
saying he's
you
a
know,
lawyer.
Wumi
Someone that does
it,
not
lover.
know the
That's
do you
an
difference
know?
between
embarrassment. I
judicial
bet.
authority,
T-boy, don't talk that thing.
president,
That's an
or
embarrassment.
pronouncement.
The whole Wumi
Listen,
like go say top movie present Wumi. How you
he
want to
was
start?
even confusing himself with the answers.
He said
That's
five
how
grand, and I proved to him that two grand at least already the man have the right, and he's still arguing.
even three
Man,
check boxes.
imagine he's the one that brought the grant. Just imagine he doesn't know what to say. If
He
not caught, they
does
would
not
not flog
even
and cane him.
know. He does not know
They will beat
the
me this
When,
types
court.
that
when,
there are
when you
different
catch
kinds of
stop
parties to
moving to the
proceedings.
okay.
He does not know nothing. Like, how can he be a lawyer? It's not possible that he's a lawyer now. Someone that does not know difference
What
between judicial precedent, judicial authority, and the pronouncement. He doesn't know nothing. He's coming here to blab about what is it called, DNA. They were blabbing and arguing that Wumi consented, and then I said, no, that's not the consent. That is an order of court. That is why the courts also gave an order as to who will bear the cost of doing the test, and who will bear cost of movement around with respect to the parties.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
I was I was not even expecting that he will go into disgrace himself as much as he did.
Yeah,
when when he was trying to.
consentment means you don't want any further theater in the court. That's what it means basically. And
He
it's
said
still going to be
that
supervised.
he's trying to say that, yeah, he's trying to say that, what is it called? Uh, that the father is not even proper to go before that court. If you go to a court and you do not have local standing to file for anything, the court will not accept whatever, what is it called, judgment that you have with with whatever agreement you have with the other party in that court, because you don't even have the local
Thank
standing to
you.
go to that court.
Do you know
If
what's
they
funny?
know that Baba Mohbad
If
is not
Mohbad
a
is to be
proper
alive,
party before
if
that
Mohbad is
court.
to be alive, right? I just told him that. That's why I quickly summarized for him. If Mohbad is to be alive, Joseph Aloba contesting DNA will be completely like
A
two
different
over
thing,
10.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now he's the one representing his son, and he has every right to do it.
You
So,
know,
well,
they are just they were trying to see how they will console themselves when this DNA issue came up. So they went on all different platforms and they were saying it was willingly, if not, because Wunmi decided to do it, nothing would have happened. If
no,
the
no, no,
Wunmi
no, no, no.
lawyers knows that Baba Mohbad is not a proper party before that court, why didn't they raise an objection that he's not a party before a proper party, and the
For
court would
me,
have struck out
for me,
the
I
process?
want to
Because
They
believe. I
did
want
no
to
no no
be.
no. They did. They raised wait. They raised a preliminary objection. It was thrown out of the court.
you see, and then we have
A
one
preliminary
nincompoop is still
objection
coming up to come and say Baba
was
Mohbad is
fight.
not a proper.
That's why women went to negotiate now. When everything was hard for her, she ran to negotiate.
Ah,
The fight
goodness.
preliminary objection means that they should challenge Baba's right for bringing this motion to the court. The court should not listen to it. But court said, why? They threw it out. And then she was scared, she went to negotiate. And then I was blamed Baba Mohbad. Then why did Baba negotiate with her? Because she has
Yes,
lost. She knows that she's going to lose if they go to the
that
case.
was my anger. I'm sure
That's why she quickly
every
went to
person
negotiate.
here will confirm to you
Baba was
that that
already
was
into
my
negotiation.
anger. That was my anger
Baba team
too.
are just negotiating.
I
They don't know
was
what they want.
very angry to the effect that
It's the
why
lawyer
did
now. It's her
Baba
lawyer
Mohbad
that advised her
consent
to quickly
to
negotiate. It's her
why?
Because if
lawyer.
it was a court judgment,
That
it would
is
be a precedence. You understand? It
yes.
will be a judicial precedence. If you win them in court, hands down, they went to do
Now,
settlement.
you see what these boys don't understand, huh? When you talk about judicial precedent. Judicial precedent does not mean that you carry everything in a case and go and put there. For example, now, this a preliminary objection that the court threw away with respect to challenging the local standing of Baba Mohbad. You can refer to that case in another case with a similar fact. That is what judicial precedent just simply means,
In
using
fact, the preliminary objection is a
of
precedence. Exactly.
it is a
See,
precedent.
the
It
preliminary
emanates
objection
from
thrown out
that
alone is
case,
a
and there is
precedence
no way
already.
you refer to that
Already.
court pronouncement without quoting the full case
That has
itself.
established that any grandfather right now can apply.
Can apply.
Exactly.
So,
Very
but
simple. I don't know what they
this
cannot
boy is,
understand.
and I was hearing you were saying DNA is not
They said
criminal
they were
case.
trying to avoid judicial precedents.
Yeah, there were, those are lawyers that rely on technicalities. they rely on how to trying to use technicalities, to deceive the public and all of that. But oh my goodness, these guys are very fun. No, when you are paid, you have to do all you can do. You have to do all you can do. They say,
However they
what
want to
is it
approach
called?
it,
You
however they
cannot,
want to go about this
that
case.
DNA is not a criminal offense.
There is no
In a
way.
Papariano,
There is no
criminal
way for what is not
investigation,
legal.
a
Papariano.
civil suit can emanate from investigation, from a criminal investigation. That is why you can institute a civil matter in courts called the PND when you are investigating crime. For example, issues of fraud. The PND will order the bank to
And
give
some of you
the
understand all these
police
things you are
your
saying.
bank
This is too
opening
much for him.
packages,
Come down to his
Papariano.
level.
statements, and all of that. These guys, I don't
Top
know
movie,
where
you know what is
they.
PND from? Top movie, you know what is PND from?
Papariano.
You know what is
Papariano.
PND?
This is what I want to wait. I want to say something, okay? Papariano. Like I said,
How many grant? 5 grants.
Judicial precedent. Wait now.
No. We're talking about the DNA grant now.
Internet
5
is very
grants.
slow.
There are 5 grants,
He's
right?
embarrassing himself. Let him describe the
Okay.
judicial
Or you want to add more to
procedure.
it?
Okay, like I said,
On doing
Papariano,
it. Give him the opportunity.
Papariano, make this boy mute now. So, based on the 5
You're
grounds,
becoming
all
too
right, like I
arrogant.
said,
Mhm.
who should be this guy
Amen.
be Amen? I don't know.
You know, you are becoming too
Amen
arrogant.
is
No,
too
it's not
arrogant. I
referring to
don't
you
even
now. It's not
understand.
referring. It's not referring to you now. You may not like him, but don't do that now. I mean, just say your things. Say your things.
Okay, this is what I said, all right, and I will still maintain that ground. But Richie is missing the point, and the point that
Okay,
Richie is
Rich. Oh
missing
yeah,
is
Richie,
that
please unmute
number
and
one,
engage in. Richie, you are missing the point. Oh yeah, top of you are lecture Richie. Go on, address Richie. Richie, please unmute. Are you there,
he's
Richie?
listening. He's listening.
No. I don't. Let me be sure.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's
Richie, are you
listening to
there?
me.
I'm
Just
listening.
wait
I'm
first
listening,
now.
Papa. I'm
Please,
listening.
top of you want to lecture. You are going.
Now, this is what Richie is missing. He's missing that DNA is not the only form of determining a child is a legitimate child of a particular parent. Okay, that is what is missing because he's emphasizing the whole thing in the scenario of DNA test to be run and to be examined in the aspect of singling that biological father as the only form of allocating inheritance of a child.
Top movie.
Now, I am
No,
referring you back
no.
to
Before you go
wait,
ahead,
wait now.
listen. Don't run
Wait,
away
I
with
am
this
referring
narrative.
you.
Hold on a second,
I am
please.
referring you.
No.
Wait now. I am
I need to
referring.
stop you there. Papariano, sorry.
Wait
I need to
now. Allow me to
interject.
talk now. Wait.
No.
I am
Before you run away,
referring
listen.
you. I am referring you. Wait
Before
and
you run
they
away with
wait
that,
now. You don't
listen
stop
to
me
me.
there.
No,
I am not
I'm
running
stopping
away
you
from anywhere.
because you
Allow me to
lied.
talk.
Because you
Allow
lied
me to talk. Wait
just now.
first.
You lied.
I did not lie. Wait. Let me
No,
finish.
you lied. I just
Let me
told
finish.
you.
Do you know whether I
I
lied or
just
not?
told you.
Wait.
I just told you. Listen, I just told
Wait
you
now.
that nobody can challenge.
Wait
Listen,
now.
I've
Let me
just told you
finish
something.
before you
Listen,
know.
no.
Yeah,
You
go
need to
ahead.
stop.
Talk.
You need to stop. I just told you before you got dropped off. I told you that in case of Baba,
I did not drop off. It was my
no,
internet.
listen,
It was my network.
okay, listen. I just told you in case of Joseph Aloba and his son, his late son, that in as much that when MOHBAD was born, he named him and he brought him up at the age of 15 or 16. No Joe Blow can come along and said, I want to do a DNA to claim that MOHBAD is my son. At that point, it's too late. You can do it, but you cannot be a father to that child. This is what I'm just telling you. And now you came in and then you start lying against me. That's
No,
not
no,
good.
no. No, no,
You
no.
need to
This is
correct
what
yourself.
I
No.
said. This is what
Take
you
it back.
said.
Take it back. People are listening.
No, no, no. Let me say what this is. You are twisting it right now, and that's what you're
No,
doing.
you
Because I don't know
just
what was
listen.
said. Wait, I don't know what was said. Wait
You
now.
just said that Richie said
You will tell me to wait. I will
the
wait for
only
you,
way
and you
to
will not allow
the
me
only
to
way
talk.
for no, you just said the only way to for a registered dad is through DNA. And that's a wrong statement. So take that back, please. People are listening. The statement of fact is quite important. Take that back.
Now, let me talk. Allow me to talk. This is what you said, and you said something, and I will put it the way you said it. So don't try to twist it. I heard what you said, and I even questioned you. I asked you when you are claiming that Joseph Aloba is the legitimate father of MOHBAD. All right, is it based on DNA? You said no, it's not based by DNA. Based on recognition, acknowledgement, right? You said yes. Why don't you
It's beyond
apply some
acknowledgement. Listen,
wait now. Let me finish now. Oh, you want to talk? I want to carry the matter they go. Allow me to talk now. So based on Liam's DNA, is that the only way to ascertain the legitimacy status of the child? You said
at
because
the
of
moment in
Baba MOHBAD
Liam's
is the
case,
person to represent.
at the
You
moment,
said Baba
listen,
MOHBAD is representing. Wait now, listen to yourself. You said because Baba MOHBAD is representing MOHBAD, so he
yeah.
has the right to demand for the DNA.
Yes.
you are in turn saying that DNA is.
I don't want to use a derogative
You are in
remark
turn
against
saying
you.
that
Top movie.
DNA
1 minute.
is
One
the
minute.
only
One
way
minute.
to
1 minute.
ascertain. Wait now.
1 minute. Listen. Let me ask you
Which
this
kind 1
question.
minute? I've not landed. You are telling me
Let,
one
let me
minute.
let
If
me
I
just
allow you
ask you
to
this
talk now,
question.
you talk the whole
Sorry,
2 minutes.
I need to
Let me
ask
just
you.
finish. I have just 1 minute to
I
land.
need to ask you.
I have
Do
just
you do
1 minute to
logic
land.
or
And
listen?
in
Do
turn, you are
logic
saying
or
that since
mathematics?
we
I'm
were
asking.
able,
I'm asking a
wait
question.
now. Don't ask me a question. Let me land first. Let me land first. I mean, you want to carry on? You want follow? You want carry up the topic? Do you want to go ahead with your own conversation? You don't want us to have conversation. You say you want to ask me if I'm mathematics, I'll be what? Allow me to just finish. I'm almost done. If you are able to recognize that Baba Mohbad is the legitimate father just by the acknowledgement, why can't you apply that same energy? Why must you go only the route of DNA? Because to you, that is the only way you can determine the legitimacy of them.
Can I answer you now? Can I answer you? Are you there or
Yeah, go
not?
ahead.
Right. I just told you.
I am here. I am here. My network is bad. Go ahead.
Listen, the acknowledgement of Joseph Aloba against Mohbad is not by mouth. It's not just. I just told you, in as much